Hey, everybody, it's time for some options. Some nuclear options. With stuff that requires extra stuff. Just getting onto the stream co-op comms so that Red Moogle can talk to us, because she likes talking to us. Yeah, when you actually connect, Red.
I am.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Hammer. Be sure to fly by the tower over 400 knots. The brass loves that. Okay, but I'll only do that in the ifrit because otherwise it doesn't make sense. How are you doing today, Hammer? Are you doing good? Oh, everybody. Mama Rival says hi. Mama Rival's in the house.
Literally. She's next door.
She is next door. She might not be watching, but she is next door.
She's the reason we're late.
She is. We were talking about things. Hello. Would you like to come and say hello to everybody? You heard your name. Okay, here we go.
Greetings, everyone. Mama Rival here. How you doing?
And I'm done for the rest of the stream. That was brilliant, Mom.
Oh no, he's got the giggles.
I've got the giggles now. No one mentioned the Spanish Inquisition or the Monty Python, the Quest for the Holy Grail. I am not doing that right now. Okay, so I'm expecting a couple of people to join in. Right now, we don't have anybody. I am hoping that people will join, like Roach. We are expecting Utari, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Excellent. And we will be going with terminal control. Oh, wow. Gojira. Hello, Legate. Oh, it's Legion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Legion. Okay, Legion's changed name. We're going with Terminal Control. Terminal Control is the newest campaign island hopping map. It is the 100 kilometers by 200 kilometers map. It's the brand new one. I was going to say, just call me Legate. Thank you. I will call you Legate. So this is the brand new map, which also has lots of stuff on it. I'm going to increase the starting balance because there's one problem with this map. And we'll increase the regular income to 10 million a minute. The reason I'm doing that is because the islands are really far apart. The chicane, the helicopter, you really can't fly between islands at all. It takes way too long. You can fly from a ship to the island. You can launch from the islands and kind of do bits around, which is absolutely fine. But certain planes and helicopters just cannot. It's just too far, really. You got the cricket that can do it. It's a little bit of a pain. That's all I'll say on that. But most of the jets are absolutely fine about it. However, there is updates to what weapons you can carry and how you can carry them. Remember all the problems we were having with those wonderful, wonderful ships?
I do.
When we were using the linchpins in abundance to try and take down one ship.
Yep.
We now have plane-launched, effectively cruise missiles. I think they're supposed to be kind of like the Harpoon missiles. They do pop-up maneuvers and things like that. And if you can get one ship on its own, you've got a good chance. One of the planes launches 6 of them. Mustn't drool. And that's the new plane, which is a pain in the neck to land. Just want to say that. It really is. We're going to update the nuclear threshold to 529. We'll put that up to more like 2,000. Good on that. Boom. Scattered cloud is actually really nice. I like the scattered cloud bits they've got. Reduce AI aircraft per friendly player. We'll leave them alone. I'm not going to touch them. Okay, so it's our game. If you're a person who has this game, you want to join in, you basically just need to request access and we'll get you in there. It's not open to public. So don't try at all. In the meantime, yeah, so terminal control host by me, that's what you're going to look for, and you'll be fine. We can have it to 16 players. I'm sure everyone will enjoy it. Okay, who should we be? The Boscali Defense Force or the Primeva Armed Liberation Alliance?
It does not matter.
It really doesn't right now. It does matter as to which way on the map you're going and what your initial kind of bits are. Oh, okay. Put simply, the new name means Legate of the Gogoria Legion. Are you a Cardassian? I want to know. Are you a Cardassian? You know what? I'll be the Boscali. Ooh, that's loud. Turn down my headset there. Okay. So, this is the map. It goes all the way across here. They've got a little tiny airport up there. And as you can see, we've got a good start. But for the record, you're a Klingon. Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
you know, I've launched her. I've got a Dynamo class destroyer there. We've got an Annex class carrier there. Opal Airport, another Annex carrier there. Ashwood Auxiliary Airstrip. Ashwood Airbase. Got a destroyer out there. There's 4 helipads there, but nothing else. Okay. Alright, I'm going to launch from here. Okay, so this airbase has absolutely everything. So we've got crickets. We got the compass. I'm going to just show you the new aircraft first. This is the new aircraft. It's the Vortex, and it's bloody brilliant. I love it. Okay, so let's start with the inner wing pylons. As you can see, it's currently holding effectively 4 AGM-68s, 2 on each side. We're going to change those for the AGM-99. That's those things there. Okay, air-launched anti-ship missiles, very low altitude cruise profile with pop-up terminal attack mode designed to penetrate ship defenses. In this configuration, we've got 4. However, we can then put 2 more on the outside. So this thing is now rocking 6 of those things. A couple of scythe, one scythe in the internals, and that. So we effectively have 4 scythes, which are medium range, anti-air missiles, radar locked. So you can fire and forget them. This thing has a... I'm not sure if it has VTOL, but it definitely has STOL, which is short takeoff and landing. Unfortunately, we can't run it right now. It's 90 million to put this thing in the air. I can bring a revoker. I am going to. And the reason I'm going to do that is because anti-air on this map is absolutely critical. But I am going to jump to... Ooh, I can go scythes completely. I'm going scythes. Ooh, yes. Can I do 1 there? I've got internal weapons bay. I've got 2. I've got 3 on each wing. That's an awful lot of scythes. That is an awful lot of scythes. All right, I'm going to pay the 65 million for that. Confirm. You're not going to let me launch? There you go. All right, so I'm going to jump straight onto the map. I'm going to find something to fly towards. As you can see, we've got a compass, got a couple of tarantulas, and a cricket. We are, quite honestly, miles away right now. So, I would like some kind of way to do a marker, waypoint, something like that. We have no ground attack weaponry on board, so that's not going to be helpful. Those are not going to survive. That is a chicane. They've got to be a long way away. I'm going to target the chicane. Gives me something to fly towards. Full air superiority is risky? Not in this.
Nah, this is fine.
We could go for some ground attack, but about the biggest problem with this airbase is the long runway, long taxiway to the runway. So yeah, I just accelerated up to 40 knots. Good news is my brakes work on this thing. Please work, brakes. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, ground suppression is definitely useful, but I'm going for early combat wins. If I can suppress their ground attack, which we have 12 scythe missiles on board, if I can suppress their ground attack, then our ground defenses will have a much easier time of it, and our attack vehicles and our own attack craft will be able to do a lot better. Hi, Hoffman, how's things? Ooh, we're gonna have to ease back. The heat on my engine is nasty. Alright, what we got? There's some airborne threats out that way. Looks like someone's taken the chicane down already. Got a couple of tarantulas. Let's accelerate into this. 36 nautical miles. Our range on our missiles is 19.7 nautical miles. I'm going to gain some altitude. That'll increase the range of my my missiles.
We are good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I think we lost one of our tarantulas. Yeah, one of them's got taken out already. Yeah, I'm getting picked up by radar. Max range on my missiles is 23.7. I'm getting there. Right, they're off. dead? Yeah, you're dead. Okay, I don't have to worry about you anymore. That chicane's coming out over the water. Interesting. You know what else is interesting, Red?
What's that?
Trying to land in this game.
That's always been a challenge.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Oh, he's trying to outmaneuver my missile. I think he did. I am getting pinged hard on the radar. Damn, this guy is good. Right, we're gonna get in closer. Bless you, Red Moogle.
Thank you.
Got it. Wow, he's still up. As Trinity said. Ah, damn it. You gotta be kidding me. That helicopter is running like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna try something very stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked.
Ah. Yeah.
Somehow, that chicane is still functioning. Not anymore, it ain't. We gotta get out of here anyway. Oh, come on. Okay. I think we're out of their missile envelope, so...
For now.
Maybe go there. Or we just go back to where we were, cliff line. That's probably a better idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because all we've got is the rotary, and I really don't feel like doing any kind of ground sweeps right now. What I would like to find out is if they've got any of their own ships that we've detected, because I could really do with launching some of those cruise missiles. Also, I'd like to know why my joystick is asking the plane to roll to the left.
Is your controller plugged in or anything?
Nope. Yes. Alright, when we land, I will
Unplug it.
turn it off. Unplug it. Whatever. Yeah, it's still drifting left. Okay, looking for an airbase where we can land. Wouldn't mind using a dark reach. See how many cruise missiles that thing can launch. That'd be cool. Legate. Oh, Legate. It does, but I was flying over the water, so it's just literally going. I think it's below the horizon type thing. Because that is a new feature. Like Earth horizon thing. Okay. Okay, rival. Try and land this thing on the first attempt.
Believe in you.
Glad you do.
Gajira, he is, and rudder pedals.
Raise gear.
This is a terrible glide path. I don't even think you can call this a glide path. Okay, I don't want to resupply and everything, so I'm just going to stop. And that's right, I'm on the runway still. I'm just going to get out. Successful sortie. I'll take that.
Beautiful.
Up to rank 2. Okay, so we do have a Shard class Corvette out there. Got all these helicopters and things. probably launching from the annex might be the better idea.
Okay. What in?
Ah, there's a second shard corvette. That's an issue. But if we come across and get across here, we could probably launch missiles into that shard. Or launch from there and just launch the... And maybe check out these while we're at it. Ooh, such an idea. We'll go from here. What have we got? We are rank 2, so we can launch that. Okay, so we've got 6 of those AGM, sorry, 99s, and we've got a bunch of scythes, so that would allow it. I have never been able to land one of these things, just in case anyone's wondering. Alright. I'm going for that shard. Because I think we can kill it. Is this specific plane land on carrier? No, you don't have to land on a carrier with this. I have never been able to land on a carrier. Oh, got landing craft coming in. Okay, looks like one of the shards has been taken out. And that one is smoking heavily. It's actually capsizing. It's gone. Guess what I've got to do while we're all docked, right?
What?
I forgot to sort out my controller.
Oh, that was silly.
Yep. I'm going to try and take out this radar.
Wolven will be in a bit.
Cool. for 5 minutes. We're on the cruises. There's definitely an airfield over here. If I can take out the radar, that'll make it a lot of difference. Damn.
Engine fire.
Ah, we're going down. The precision behind that rock face, that's going to make things difficult.
Yeah.
But now we've located the bolt strike linebacker, we might be able to deal with that, which takes the defenses away from there.
But also, that is a very good position for that defense.
It is.
So, game, once again, being annoying and using good tactics
Yeah, I know.
and strategy.
We hate that.
We do hate that.
We hate that so much.
Roach is on our way.
Yeah. Roach is on the way. We're going to have backup, people. This is important. And I really like this game, but we're going to have so much backup. Okay. There is changes to the craft and the weapons loadout. For example, we used to love the cricket linchpin spam. Now you can go with just all the AGM 48s.
All of them.
All of them. This thing now has, let's see, 6, 12, 16.
She is not pretty.
She is not pretty. She is not fast, but she is just absolute pain in the proverbial backside, and we love her for it. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Nope.
That turned something off.
It was the wrong thing. It was my mouse.
Oh, you need that.
That was my controller. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Controller is now turned off. Mouse is still on. Do I go with the cricket? Do I go with the noisy cricket?
Don't ever underestimate a cricket.
Nope. The problem with the cricket is it has no anti-radar defense. It really doesn't. What could we do with you? Again, we could just go an insane amount of AGM 48s. And an AGM 68 as well, because just throw one in the internal bite. Okay, so that is 6, so that's 14 AGM 48s and a 68 in the bay. That's just nuts. I mean, it could go 68s. That pretty much guarantees the kill. Can't do it. It's only got 48s on the edges, so what we'll do is instead we'll go with the IRs for a bit of anti-air defense. Lose the tailhook because there's no way I'm landing on a carrier. I ain't that nuts. Hell, I only just landed a plane.
It did work for Agent J. You're correct, Hammer.
It did work for Agent J, but, you know, I ain't that good. Okay, we're going with this. And I'm going for that airbase. I'm going to try and take out that missile defense. I'm going to try and take out this on this this outcropping. I mean, it even got a road going up there, which makes perfect sense. We'll try and keep it low and away, or maybe go high and have the 68s drop on top. That sounds like a good idea. If this doesn't work, I've got another plan. It's the kind of plan that you just go, rival, are you nuts? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I just realized why this isn't doing as it's told, so we'll just eject. And this is where you ask me why.
Why's that? What do you do?
Because my mouse was still sending information to my screen, which means the HOTAS wasn't reading correctly.
Ah, boo.
It's only 200 yards away. That's cool, I'll take that instead. And as for Hammer's comment about it worked for HJ, yeah, but he was able to run down a cephalopod on foot.
That's true. That's why.
I could not do that.
No. It's why Kay went, you.
Okay, so this is a short runway.
Hello.
Hey there, Roach, how's things?
Things are good. I was building a recliner, so I lost track of time.
Is it comfortable?
It's not for me. I don't know.
I hope your dad likes it.
He better. I paid for it. That's his birthday and Christmas gift.
Well, we're doing the new map with the new planes. I'm liking the new weapon loadout.
Okay.
So feel free to join in whenever you're ready. I need the backup. Oh man, there's another fracking ship there.
Yep, I just had to, since the last time we played this, I broke down to the individual component boards, my throttle unit. I did a deep clean of that mini stick that was giving me trouble last time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's got a potentiometer on it, so you need to use like a whole, it's a whole thing where you gotta get like IPA and, you know, canned air or compressed air or something like that to
Yep.
blow it out every, 5 or 6 months. Until it eventually dies. Which it will, because it's a potentiometer. Okay.
The new songs on the soundtrack heckin' slap.
They really do slap.
Yeah. I have the OST, both the first and second one on my a couple of my playlists. I'm guessing we're BDF,
Yes, we are.
the Scholar Defense Force. Ooh, okay. Where are you?
I am going for the northern base. I'm trying to take out their air defense
I see you.
because they're sending a lot of chicanes and not vultures, Medusas and things like that from there. So I'm trying to take out that airbase. But they've got a radar on that island as well, which makes it very difficult. So I'm trying to take out the air defense on the cliff above, and then I'll work in.
Okay. Well, I can't use the new aircraft yet. Don't have the money, so...
They got a lot of ships behind this base as well.
Well, I look forward to tackling it with a compass, because that's what I could afford.
Yeah, that's what I'm in. I've got just a bunch of AGM 68s.
Or not a compass, I'm in a cricket.
You're in a cricket?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's all I could afford. So far, the extremely tiny portion of the map I'm seeing looks nice.
It is.
I haven't actually, other than to open up the game and check out the encyclopedia section for the new, like, weapons that were added, I have not done anything in this game.
They took out my 68s. I'm going to need something with a lot more.
Roach,
68s.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come with 48s.
I
Yes.
realise how much of a map nerd you are. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the map. I'm like, I'm aware of it as an entity or object. It's a map.
It's a very nice map.
It's a map of an archipelago.
Alright, I'm out of the... I think I'm going to have to load myself down with 48s and overwhelm the air defenses. Too many targets. I think that's just going to be the way it has to go.
Oh, good. Okay. I just I demapped my mini stick from my my map, like scrolling and everything. I thought it was broken, even though I tested it. But I just remapped it and it works fine now. Oh God, that's so annoying.
No! Hey, my night vision works. Cool.
I do like the cricket's new theme.
Haven't flown it. I should probably do that.
It's got a nice, like, kind of almost country twill to it, which like feel to it, which works for the cricket like really well, because it's supposed to be, you know, like a almost like it feels like it's supposed to be a repurposed crop duster.
Ah.
You know, it's like the what's that plane the U.S. Air Force made? It's literally just like a Cessna that's been like militarized. I think it's the Sky Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not, I don't think it's a
It's
Sky
like
Ranger. But yes, they used it for
Ranger?
close
It's
air
Sky
support for
something.
absolutely ages all the way through. It was a prop powered plane.
No. This is a new one.
Oh,
like this is a new one. This came out like a couple of years ago, and I'm pretty sure it is just like an up armored like Cessna or crop duster or something that is loaded down with like hard points for missiles and stuff, and it's supposed to be like a cheap like close air support platform, like as a proof of concept. Or
Look,
something
are they
like that.
are they just like, we need to get rid of the Warthog any way we can?
I need to prove that this was bad.
Yes, this plane was a bad idea. No, it was fracking amazing. Leave the poor A-10 alone.
It really wasn't though. Like it was made. It existed for. It had a lot of assumptions about warfare and stuff. And,
Yeah.
And it was a compromise from the a lot of the old like fighter mafia group in the Pentagon to like make a cheap, no tech, no frills aircraft that could do anything. With like minimal computers that wouldn't like get mixed up or anything in this new war, and it was made before things like
Raise
manpads
gear.
existed, which render it very difficult to run in like an actual like peer-to-peer conflict.
Are you on the runway?
No, I flew on. Like I've been flying.
Okay,
most of this
it's
time.
just there's
I've been
a
I've
plane
been a
on the
cricket.
runway, I think, and it's like, get off my runway.
Leggett wants to know, is Roach talking about the OV-10 Bronco?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
I remember the concept, and I know what it looks like picture-wise, but I don't remember the name. Like Sky Raider came to my head, and that sounds exactly like something that like an intern at the Pentagon would name it, because it sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, let's call it that.
Yeah.
Come on, Rifle. You can land this thing.
I believe in you. A baby warthog. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't have a main, like, I don't think it has, like, a machine gun or anything on it. I think it's just all hard points on the wings. Like, I'm pretty sure it is just a Cessna or whatever, like, a normal crop duster is, that just has, like, armored plates welded to the canopy. If anybody's listening in the chat, look up Sky Raider, like Sky Raider U.S. Air Force, and see if something comes up, because that's either that or Sky Ranger. Ranger or Raider?
I'm right
I
here.
think it's... Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Red. Yeah, hey, but the thing is you're working, Red. You're managing the chat, so I'm not going to put that on you.
You do realize
want to, that's
asking
fine.
anyone else to do these things except Red is literally like a red rag to a bull.
Doesn't actually do anything.
No, it doesn't, but, you know, it's the saying, isn't it? Because bulls are colorblind. They don't care.
Yeah, it's movement.
You could say
The
Red...
Sky Raider was in service from 1946 to the early 80s.
Yeah, the Sky
That's not
Raider
good, man.
was the SPAD.
Douglas A1E.
I just rearmed and refueled, apparently.
Awesome.
Yep, I just did. I rearmed and refueled. I actually managed to land, rearm, and refuel, and now I'm getting out.
Proud of you, babe.
I did it, guys. I landed. I didn't screw up this time.
The AT-82U Skywarden. Okay.
Ooh, now that sounds saucy.
Yeah, Skywarden is a modified crop duster.
Oh, that's an idea, rival. Yeah, I'm doing that. I am doing that.
Yep, and now it's been accepted as the Sky Raider 2, the OA-1K Sky Raider 2, which is just the Skywarden renamed. It is an American fixed-wing, single-engine, light attack/armed reconnaissance aircraft built by Air Tractor.
Anyone know where the radar is on this?
It is not designed to fit ejection seats. It has airbags.
It has airbags.
I feel like that's a problem.
It's not designed to have ejector seats. Why would you need ejector seats?
Yeah.
Okay, I am...
$3 billion for 75 aircraft.
That actually is a pretty good turnaround.
It's apparently it's designed to be broken down in a day and put into a C-130. And just fly out. Like, that's how easy it is, apparently. Is great. I love it.
Dry head. Good time zone to everyone. This is multiplayer co-op. Like for large missions, I'm curious to learn about this game. You can have up to 16 players. You can play it single player. I have been playing it single player myself. But yeah, you can. What's the range on one of the ARADs, Roach?
How should I know?
You know everything about this game.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Find that insulting. Now allow me to utilize my memorized list of stall speeds for the aircraft in this game to successfully make a strike with this cricket on this airbase.
I'm thinking about going with the PAB ATLRs just to hit that base from a bit decent height sort of thing. Or I could go with the GPO nuclear 1.5 kiloton.
Wolven,
That's not...
Kajira, do you want to hear Rivals 30-minute to 45-minute rant on the A10 and why the Air Force is wrong?
They're not, though.
Because he can.
I can.
The A-10 has killed more friendly troops than it's killed peer-to-peer like enemy troops in multiple years.
Great. Okay.
Just pointing it out.
And yeah,
because it doesn't
ground
have an
troops
IFF
still,
system.
the ground forces still go. We want an A10 in orbit.
Yeah, but it doesn't, though. It's the problem.
If he does clip it, make a video of it.
We'll do it later.
We'll do it later. I'm trying to decide whether I'm taking this this vortex out for a spin. There's only one problem I have with the vortex, and that's landing. As in, I haven't been able to yet.
Interesting.
It's because if you get to a certain speed, it then decides, oh yeah, we're going to start putting the exhaust down. It's like great,
Yeah.
but
So it's like the Medusa. So do you have your because right before we stopped playing like last time, you mapped your vector.
yeah, and it didn't work.
With your engine vector. Oh.
It didn't like it at all. It really didn't like it. Okay.
Okay. Skimmed off the water there for a second.
Take a little air defense. All right, back to the compass. Roach, you seem to be getting shot.
Yep. I successfully ditched into the water.
Oh, that's cool.
She's alive.
And I ain't going to pick her up. Sorry, did I come out loud saying that?
Well, you're flying planes today.
All right, I wouldn't save you either.
No one's flying helicopters. You can't.
Well, you can. It's just you've got to get close enough. I don't think that you can actually save them from the water, though. It would be something to test.
You can use. I'm pretty sure you can use like ships to do it.
And I should be ordering ships to do stuff, but I'm not.
Okay.
Because
You
oh
forgot?
my god.
I totally forgot.
Oh wow. I just like the Revoker can have on its wing pylons a 3 mount for scythes.
Yes, it
like
can.
an X3 mount.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? 14 scythes.
3X mount on each wing and a 2 mount in the internal weapon bay.
Mm-hmm. I didn't start drooling when I figured that out. I honestly didn't start drooling when I figured that out.
Yes, you
That's
did.
obscene.
It is. It's almost like it feels wrong.
No. It feels right though. That's what it is.
Alright, I've got a bunch of targets already set. I've got a bunch of PAB L80s. I'm going to be trying to take out as much of that airbase as possible. So do me a favor. Make everyone go. What the hell is going on? Why is
Cool,
this?
okay.
Why is this cricket flying around, buzzing everybody?
Well, I'm not taking out a cricket anymore because I actually successfully did a strike there. I did. I was able to get enough money to afford the new aircraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. You'll have fun in it.
We'll see.
Okay, I am climbing.
So, I'm going to butcher your name. Apologies. Drahid. It's not sci-fi. It's just an alternate reality.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's more simulator than War Thunder, but not as bad as DCS. Because Rifle and I have looked at DCS and our eyes crossed, and we got an aneurysm.
Honest to God, there are aircraft inside DCS that require a 30-minute startup sequence.
I was just learning to start up the Apache. I haven't even started the A10 yet. But yeah, it's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of sat here going, I didn't want to have to get a doctorate to learn how to turn the ignition key.
Yeah. Okay, that was a rough landing or a rough takeoff. Did not. Okay, but it uses the same system as the Medusa for the vectoring, for its thrust vectoring. So I was able to just do that,
Oh, cool.
and it worked fine. I also appreciate how it has its own little like counter for the afterburner. So you have like 100% mil power, and then you have the afterburner that actually like reads how much you're putting down into it, which is great because you use a lot of fuel with that.
You do. But I feel that, yes, by using a lot of fuel, you probably should, feel a little guilty, but at the same time, speed.
Yeah. But yeah, they should be wondering what's going on whenever I come out here, because I'm going in with 6 anti-ship missiles, and I'm going to try and hit a
You're
ship.
doing the build. Oh, it's so much fun.
I'm going after that destroyer.
I have taken out a destroyer with those 6 anti-ship missiles. It is fun. I don't know whether I got it at a certain time or something like that, but it was just like, yeah, it's going down.
Well, there's currently a destroyer right in between 4 corvettes, but the corvettes have spread out. So I think it's right at the edge of its 2 escort squadrons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and sneak in from the side and hit it. Okay. I've also got to relearn these controls, because the last time I flew a flight sim, I spent a week flying in World War I, so I'm not used to having things like computers, being able to see the enemy, throttles that work.
All right, here we go. Dropping on 9 targets on that base. I think I finally managed to get over the ridge line.
Just so you know as well, the linchpins, you can't do lofting strikes with them. They're difficult to pull off, but you can do them.
And it's now saying shoot. I have clearance.
Got a vortex coming in front of you.
Bombs away.
Firing at the vortex.
Me too.
I missed.
Me too.
Going for another side. Strike 1.
Nice.
First vortex go. There we go. I got the destroyer on the scope now. And I'll fly a lot smoother if I can actually launch these things. These are heavy buggers. Do you know if these are like drop and then they go, or if they like go right off of the pylon?
What?
I don't want them to crash into the water. The anti-ship missile.
They are. They fire off the rail.
Awesome.
I think that's my missiles. My bombs coming in.
Missiles away.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think this are all my bombs red. Boom! There goes a lot.
Got a revoker right next to you.
Well, I just took out that entire airbase, with the exception of the hardened shelter.
That's pretty good.
So I'm flooring it, going home. Yeah, Revoker is definitely having some fun trying to fly off my nose there. Oh, that's my wing gone.
You need that.
Not all the time.
He managed to shoot me down with guns, but that's a good kill. But yeah, that only thing that's left is the hardened shelter.
I avenged you.
Watch your back, you got a compass on you.
I know. Tried to shake him by. There we go. Hey,
Okay.
bud.
Just got the hardened shelter, but I'm going to load up with the same as you had. Or maybe.
Ooh, the compass has a very, very low stall speed, so it's hard to make him overshoot. There we go. There we go. Got him. Come on. Come on. You don't got missiles just like I don't. Come on.
What the hell is that? Anti-ship
I hit
cruise
him about
missile.
3 times.
Oh! That is an anti-ship cruise missile.
Yeah.
ASH M300.
Come on, you're missing a tail. Come on. Oh, this is an Ifrit. This isn't even a compass.
Red.
Yes,
Rifle.
got it.
What do you
That was a
think?
gun kill.
I think that looks scary.
I think that's scary. That is an Ifrit with 4 anti-ship cruise missiles launched from the aircraft or vertical for dynamo-class destroyer using sea skimming technique and supersonic speeds to penetrate enemies' air defense systems.
You've got to give him a go.
I've got to do this. I don't want to do this,
You do.
but I have to. I feel it's my job as the... who am I kidding? I'm not kidding anyone. Alright, let's find a ship to shoot at first. How about the Hyperion-class carrier at the back? Yeah, let's do that. And I'll fly west first. So hopefully miss out all the extra air defense from the ships. Oh, someone is packing a very large dark reach.
I'm at 50% fuel, and I'm almost Winchester. So, time to get the heck out of here. Or at least try to.
Basically, Jayed, yes, that is exactly what happens. The more stuff you kill, the more cool stuff you get to use.
Up to and including nukes.
Nukes and a stealth bomber.
Hence the name of the game.
I mean, we have tactical nukes right now. We just haven't used them.
Vortex is not a quick thing, is it?
It's not.
Yeah, I feel very slow compared to my normal Revoker. God, this thing just chugs down fuel. I don't think I've ever gotten this low before without being hit in the fuel tank. I got a gunfight with that Ifrit. I have less than 100 rounds on my cannon. I would point out, by the way, to that one who was asking about the progression, there are some ways you can do things like requisition aircraft, and it depends on how good your side is doing
Yeah.
in aircraft without paying money for it and stuff. So there are ways around. Progression isn't like a super hard, like set progression, but it does exist.
No, you can take out ground targets really quite simply. They tend to send like convoys to attack targets and stuff like that, and you can kind of take them out and get points very quickly that way. Whoa!
Yeah, this one's different. They capture an airfield. This one's a bit different because this is the new map, and this map is very
Spread out.
much focused on naval stuff, so there's not a lot of convoys in certain areas. A lot of ships, which are hard to crack. Though, a cricket can crack a ship if it's, like, does it correctly.
Yes, it can.
With a whole bunch of linchpins, and really only the Corvette. But still, it can. It is a thing. Okay, I hope I'm approaching this airbase from the correct angle, because I'm not going to have a lot of chances at this.
Alright. Hyperion carrier. 34 miles out. I've got a range of 138 with these cruise missiles, and I will be using them. I'm just trying to get around the ships they've already got in place.
Yep. And I landed the vortex. If I was paying attention, I could have actually gotten off on the right taxiway.
Yeah. It's fun when you do that. And you reload and rearm and just take off again.
Yeah, not doing that this time.
Yeah.
Decent. But yeah, it's not that. It's not it's not super hard to land. You just need to like your instincts on where to like cut back throttle and like your descent angle are very, very different than anything else.
I would recommend HOTAS, but you can do it with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, Utari plays it almost exclusively. I think exclusively with a
Speaking of,
controller. Yeah.
the man himself arrives.
Alright, I'm slowing down. You can see these cruise missiles.
Alright, where is most of the action happening? Alright.
Everywhere.
There they go.
Everywhere.
And there's my last two cruise missiles. We're going for that Hyperion aircraft carrier.
Actually, I would also say that when I first started playing this, I played also with a controller. And I don't think it was that detrimental. Like, I like playing with hotel set up now,
Evening.
but I mean,
Hey,
I
Wolven.
did pretty well. Hey, Wolven. Back when we first started doing this, and I was with and I was just with the Xbox controller.
Radar, there we go.
Wow, there is a bunch of ships right off the main island.
Yes, there is.
Enemy ships.
I think it's just taken out all my cruise missiles.
Yeah, that air defense is going to be pretty hard to get through with that many ships there.
No, I wasn't.
Just Seaways-wise.
It was literally just the Hyperion. I came around the outside.
Alright, taking my chicane out. I will say, since they've added the extra size on this map and everything, it makes me even more so want things like color-coded, player characters versus NPC planes, and better tracking of your team and stuff like that compared to current. Yeah, got a nuke somewhere.
Oh, Jesus.
It's way back in the backfield on the main island.
Oh man, that is so much. I'm getting lit like a Christmas tree.
There's a cone of orange just pointed at me right now on my radar.
Oh, hello. I gotta learn to fly with gravity and aerodynamics again. Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm at the surface for me.
Head rotor had that vortex thing with the
How's our Navy doing? I assume not too well.
Why would you assume that? Why is that what you assume?
Because our Navy never does well. Tell me I'm wrong.
I see a tunnel on this main road on the main island, that connects to the smaller island, which means you can probably set up in the mission maker an ace combat tunnel run. Ooh, yeah, I just got hard pinged by about 7 things all at once. That was
Left
a few
engine
took a second to figure out what was going on.
Shucks.
They definitely mess with the aerodynamics a little bit. A couple of things.
They did play around, I think. Yeah.
The helicopter feels a little less stable.
All right, what can we put into this, Red? 6 cruise missiles. Eight cruise missiles in total.
Gonna try and support our ground forces on the main island without getting absolutely destroyed by our by the enemy navy. Just coagulated on this pier.
There's also a jet just loitering above their area.
That doesn't scare me. I'm in a chicane. I'm essentially a gun platform that moves.
Chicanery is chicanery. I know I'm in a cricket and I need to get close enough to send out my... Wait, there. Send out my 48.
ETB.
And that gets very hard when there are active jets in the area.
True.
Well, I managed to take out a couple of ifrits in my.
Yeah, that actually
compass.
cleared some of that out. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm completely out of missiles now and completely out of flares, but pretty happy of getting rid of ifrits in the compass.
I think everybody's happy when ifrits go down that are enemy ifrits.
All right, Opal Airport. What's going to be the best way for landing in it?
Yes.
Good luck.
Wow. I think I'm going to come from the northeast side. That looks like it's going to probably be better than trying to hug the mountain coast.
I've taken off from 2 airports. I've landed at 1 so far on this map. So we're in uncharted territory.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but you will literally be telling us what is best to do.
Alright, I'm the guinea pig. I get it.
Good luck.
Okay.
We believe in you.
Let's try swinging around from the volcano.
That's a
You're spinning, so
revoker
good try.
coming on my right flank. No, that's a revoker and a whatchamacallit. Now that means if they get a good radar beat on me, I'm probably dead. But, you know.
Enemy vortex spotted. Firing. That's a nuke.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Someone just
Saw the flash.
Oh, shockwave. That's
Hey,
our
RPD.
destroyer gone.
hey, random dude, how's things, bud?
He wants to know why is the first one both of the internal bays?
I have no idea. And that's not me being funny. I really don't
Because
know.
those are your primary bays you want in. Actually, if anything, you want to avoid pylon mounts as much as possible for radar cross-section purposes.
There you go.
Okay, the IRMS-1, not a really good air-to-air missile. I had to use 2 of them to destroy 1 vortex, which is arguably the smallest jet aircraft here. So just be warned.
Okay, that was actually not a bad landing. If you come around for Opal, come around from the northeast, take a long swing around as you're slowing down. Yeah, you're going to be coming in a little bit on a steep bank, but that's not too bad. That was not a bad landing coming in from the northeast. Because otherwise you're going to have to hug the coast coming in from the southwest, and it's going to...
And that's me gone.
Oh, the reason the Dark Reach only has internals is because it's a stealth bomber, strategic bomber, so it wants to reduce radar cross-section as much as possible in all aspects. And it doesn't need pylon mounts.
How do you get out of the plane again? I've forgotten it.
Eject.
Eject.
Which is the shortcut for that on keyboard?
Yeah.
I've got all defaults, so whatever the default is...
Toggle 4 for me.
Control bindings. Jesus.
Control shift something, if I remember right.
I think it's Control Shift E.
Might be.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, this aircraft took a nuclear blast, so it's here for a good time, not a long time. Let's do this.
Oh, we have an Ifrit hanging over. We have an Ifrit hanging over. We'll go deal with it.
Apparently one of my AGM-48s shut down a Dark Reach.
Yep, it can
I don't
do
know
that.
How,
If it's on the ground,
I
then it will.
I got a Corvette.
I was shooting at a city, and I was not shooting at the... I wasn't targeting it,
Then
as far as I know.
it flew through the way.
Must have been.
I got a Corvette with my chicane that
Yay!
crippled by a nuke.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good time.
Well, I am aiming for a aircraft carrier. Again, this thing's dying today.
And hey, the only thing that took to the only thing it took to destroy that Corvette was 47 linchpins and I think 10 AGM-48s. And it went down.
Wow.
Plus about half of my rotary cannon ammo that I just put in there like as an insult. But hey, most of their Navy's gone due to a lot of things happening.
A nuke.
Nuke for one. But they all cooped up and got hit by the same nuke. Because that would be hilarious.
I think so.
Yeah, but so did the last of our Navy, which the last of our Navy was a single destroyer. So kind of like they were close enough that they all got hit by that shockwave.
Sad.
It was a bikini halter situation.
Yeah. Right, okay. Opal can only take light airframes, correct?
Can't
Yes.
remember. I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, light airframes and vertical takeoff.
Okay, right, it's time to go helicopter hunting. Let's see
Yeah,
if you
if you're looking for better selection, Ashwood Auxiliary to the south has a better selection. You can do everything but Medusas and Dark Reaches there.
Well, at the minute I'm 2 low in rank. I've just joined the game, so Opal is pretty good because it's quite close to the front line, and I can take out my compass that seems to be doing some relatively decent work.
Right.
The chicane seems to be going down, so
Yep, she came down and revoke it.
no,
And let's see if
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
just-
get lucky and machine this compass down. just for the cherry on top. And bingo on missiles, so.
I'm just trying to look for a way to get my cricket to within strike range of stuff before it gets spotted. So having that chicane out of the way was a decent assist.
Without doubt.
Oh, good
Okay,
grief!
I think I
They're launching a
roasted.
lot of fighters from the carrier.
Yeah,
Probably
they don't
some
have a
it
lot
coming
of
off airfield as
air
well.
bases. Yeah, I'm going to take a grossly overweighted Ifrit on some hunting. By overweighted, I mean this thing is loaded down with almost nothing but anti-ship cruise missiles and scythes. We're hunting boats, and then we're hunting aircraft.
Oh, he's smoking.
And I can already feel this thing struggling. If I went third person, I can see the actual wings
Oh, yeah.
flexing downward. Like it was.
Oh yeah. Took out the compass with the guns.
Nice.
Sweet, sweet.
And who's targeting me? Right now. Oh, it's a Medusa. Of course it's a Medusa.
It's doing anti-missile stuff right now.
There's some Medusa's painting me with its radar. I'm not sure what kind of returns it's getting when I'm like sub 25 meters from the ocean surface and going perpendicular, so it shouldn't really see much of me. But it is painting me with its radar. Just one day.
Just remember, there is no hard radar field anymore. That is gone. This is dynamically simulated radar ceiling or floor.
Well, that's why I'm at 12 meters, so if I'm off that floor,
Stall.
then
I had to skim the water in a cricket earlier when I was in the middle of the ocean because the radar floor was at what I figured out 4 meters because there was nothing else around me.
well, that is thing. Oh, going down to 4 meters then.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, 2 meters is maybe a little optimistic.
Don't worry, as long as you don't hit a wave, it's okay.
Yeah. So
I'll cut the difference at 3.
to clarify, the ship-based radar seemed to stop once I hit below 20 meters. But yeah, everything else can still target you. But I noticed that all the pings
Depends on depends on where you're sitting in the horizon to them. Because if you're
Yes,
close
Michael.
in, then the superstructure of the ship itself will block it. Rival. Mhm.
Don't worry.
It's all right. It's fine. I muted my mic to say something to Red, and she didn't realise that I was muted.
There's a lot of air power over the main island.
Yes, there is.
Yes. Okay. All right. I've selected my target. As soon as I'm in radar cover behind some hills, I'll start to ascend a little.
God. Please stop missiling me. There's a revolver chasing me back to home base.
I got him.
Thank you.
It's down.
Much appreciated.
Just your friendly neighborhood guardian angel inside of a multi-million-dollar military aircraft.
Going in for Opal. Oh no, I'm a little too high. I make the slope.
Also, apparently the dynamic also now takes into account the tree foliage attenuation as well.
It takes into account a lot of things. Trees, the horizon of the Earth.
Yeah, that's nice. No longer getting detected through literal horizon. Not sure if they simulate or take into account the sort of bounce horizon. Right, I'm about to hit the Hyperion from very close range with 16 AGM-48, so it's going to be very busy for it in just a second. If you have another strike going in, as soon as I'll say when I pop up at estimate.
Is that thing smoking yet? Because I dropped like.
It is now because I rammed it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Missiles away. Yeah. You just try and track me with those missiles. I am literally on the road. And I'm gonna go shove my cannon through that Hyperion if I have to.
So right now, the Hyperion is not only smoking, it is it's now taking on water in the rear, and it's starting to list. It's got a list from the rear. Look, so it's starting to go upward. Its bow is poking out of the water. We'll see if their what do you call it? Damage control teams can stop it. Fires are out. Nope, they're still 2 up.
Not sure how many of my missiles got through, but
A vast majority of them.
should be. Yeah. Hit it with 16, so at least some of it had to get through. And I'll just do that again, because these things are cheap at half price.
Yeah.
The chicanes.
Ah, crickets.
Yeah, crickets are, yeah. You can get 20 AGM-48s on a chicane. No, they just don't go as fast.
Yup. Guess what I'm doing? It's just the need to kind of go around on the far side of the islands to get to striking distance.
Okay, I've got now I got a better look at this. The carrier's fires are all out. It is not listing to one side, but its bow is a tiny bit out of the water. Its rear is sitting low. Oh nope, there is still one fire in the rear.
And it also looks like it's lost about a meter of its back deck.
Yeah, it's also got. It looks like a fire inside of its control tower as well. There's a lot of holes there, so we'll see. My ramming attack was focused on the bridge.
Nice.
I was getting shot at anyways. There was no way to abort from that. So
Yeah, Revoker got a missile on me from the rear on my approach. I was 2 clicks out from hitting it.
So we'll see if they can recover from having a whole bunch of missiles from you getting shot at it and from an Ifrit ramming into their bridge.
I'm not taking chances. I'm gonna go put another 16 missiles into it. If I can.
I'm just watching.
They're launching a...
Tarantula. No, it's
Tarantula,
landing.
yeah.
Tarantula is landing. I just watched it come in.
Somebody shoot it, please. Having the tarantula crash into it can't be healthy for a carrier.
It's actually kind of like very oddly interesting watching that thing do that. Oh, no, it just got hit by a whole bunch of stuff.
Alright. I'm just gonna lick the coastline of this far island and then pop right over and spam the missiles at it. Should I do that?
That's got to go down now.
Took a whole bunch of shots, and one of those shots hit a chicane that was taking off that's now spinning off into the ocean. That was amazing. I wish I got a clip of that.
Well, it's still got some anti-air going on.
Oh, here we go.
They must have fixed it. Because it didn't have just a moment ago. Because
Right now, all the strikes that are hitting it from the bow, and that is now counter flooding to even out its rear list. So now it's just sitting slightly lower in the water, but now it's level. So that's all we just did with those strikes.
it's still not good for a ship to have that situation.
No.
Makes life very difficult on board. Now I'm just hoping there's not a particularly frisky wave.
Risky wave, that's a...
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think there's 4 aircraft I've chopped.
that was a cruise missile that just zipped past me.
One sortie.
Cruise missile that just hit, a couple of things just hit the aircraft carrier, and they knocked out 2 planes that were on the deck.
Yeah.
One of them
Well,
was on the ski jump.
You may now
There's a
say,
hostile
well
second
done,
line of
rival.
cruise missiles.
Yeah, actually,
Well
that
done,
looked
Rival.
amazing, rival.
We've got incoming.
Big cruise missile wave coming from the dark star towards.
It just passed me.
I managed to take out the Dark Star, but he got his payload off first, unfortunately.
Alright. This is actually a good direction to strike from. This little
Right
tip of
engine
this island
failure.
is in the way.
Left
It's
engine
just high
failure.
enough that you can actually have like 5 meters, 6 meters of height from the waves.
Tail
Landed on the carrier.
I saw that.
Although it was their carrier, and so it's more landing with them
Landed
going.
with intent.
Why did you do that? Oh, to hopefully crash into your power and do some damage. My bad.
Okay, I'm 5 clicks out. I'm about to hit the carrier with a wave because I'm about to get shot. Maneuvering. Well, the chicane apparently shot me from my cockpit because it just suddenly ejected.
Hey.
I think the carrier is even less happy now.
I think the carrier.
I think I can deal the final blow on the carrier.
All right.
Let me have a try.
Well, it's still on fire from the stern, and now it's on fire from the front as well. So even the fires are now balanced.
Okay, let me go see if my anti-ship missiles will finish it off in the Medusa.
Now I think I have
That will
money. Do I have a rank? I don't have a rank to grab the new FS-20.
that will help
Yet.
with the attack on the main island if we can get rid of it.
Oh, does Opal Airport not have airframes or capacity for the airframes?
No,
Not all of them, no. It's light airframes and VTOL.
Got it.
So you're better off going to the one to the south, one I just took off from, which I forget the name of already.
No, I mean,
If you want like more options.
yeah, I think I could try and...
Okay, coming in again.
Oh. I am allowed an FS-20. What can I put on this boy, bad boy?
A lot.
Oh, by the way, we're just about to go strategic, so...
Yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of the aircraft carrier now.
So an AI doesn't use one of our bombs on it. It's half dead.
it'd be blind.
I will say the vortex does not like taking off. I mean, once it's in the air, it's in the air, but it doesn't like taking off.
Nope.
No, I found it perfectly happy. In fact, overly eager to take off.
Seems like everyone's having a different experience with it.
I really enjoyed
like
it. Unfortunately, got shot down. So now I'm back in a Medusa.
It's a wee bit too slow for my tastes. I prefer like a revoker.
Yeah.
Want
Fair enough.
speed.
Well, it's no revoker on takeoff speed, but it's faster than Ifrit, I found.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh no, unlikely to me with the short takeoff configuration.
No, the Ifrit is faster flat out. Actually, I would say that the vortex is
I don't mean in
sluggish
the
and
air.
light.
I don't mean in the air. I mean takeoff. I know the revoker's takeoff is pretty. There's few that can take off faster than that revoker.
Damn, it's gone.
So sunk.
You're so close.
I just got points from my part in hitting that thing.
Alright,
Friendly revoker got it. NPC.
I see.
Alright.
Screw this, guys. I'm going home.
So now there's a field of tarantulas coming in from that small air base.
Yeah, it's the only aircraft they can use taking off from there, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'll grab some anti-air combos and go
Please
ham
do,
on them.
because they're crawling all over me.
They've got a revoker backing them up there as well. Doesn't look like we've got many ground assets.
No, we've been like pretty dry of those.
Is there a way to donate things to help you out?
Yeah, it's in the spawn screen whenever you're at an airbase, like picking an aircraft.
Yeah, you can give money towards getting ground units.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
put
we
us in
can do
an
it.
armored company group, so...
We've got enemy chicane and tarantulas are heading towards Opal.
Yep. I'm gonna take something off of Opal and try and deal with them.
Well, I just hit a chicane, but it does not want to crash.
They are a bit, you know,
Alright,
uncooperative like that.
going anti-air.
Does the tarantula carry a strategic? Or
No.
can the? No.
No.
Just thinking
Actually, the
if
only
that-
like air-to-air stuff I can take is actually, I can't take anything air-to-air, but the light missiles and the air-to-ground like missile payloads is just AGMs in the bottom rack.
Yeah, but it can't carry a nuclear bomb or.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's that
worried.
air-to-ground. It's just the bottom
Yeah.
rack. AGMs.
Yeah.
But hey, did you know that the AGM-99 can be used in an air-to-air mission instead of anti-ship if you really want to?
Really?
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm a little worried.
It's just gonna be very, very expensive, but
It's very expensive and slow, so it's only really good against things like the tarantula, which I just used to kill a tarantula. But it did it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying it can be done. Don't take my don't take me saying this is an endorsement.
Not an endorsement.
also don't use the AGM-99 indoors. Alright. I'm gonna strafe these tarantulas with the gun pod.
Ooh.
I pulled off an engine. Too bad it has 3 more. Yes.
Ah, what?
Bomber.
Dark Star's not letting me load the weapon base.
Dark Reach?
Rear and forward. Dark Reach, yeah. The rear and forward weapon bays are unavailable for some reason.
Oh.
Been quite buggy.
I don't appreciate how this this airbase to the south here has taxiways that are just too small to do a taxiway takeoff. With the aircraft I'm used to doing that with. Hey, got another tarantula.
I need for
Those AGM-99s are slow.
Our main battle tanks take out tarantulas. 2 of our tanks shot down tarantulas. 2 different tarantulas. Maybe it's the same tank. Don't know. There is a compass doing a lot of hostile compass doing a lot of anti-air.
Not for long.
I got him. Just tagged him.
Nice.
He's falling apart.
Got an input on my scopes.
You talk to him. You start them a little and then they just fall apart on you.
Keep me talking to.
Yeah.
Explain nicely why they shouldn't be in the air, and it'll be over.
Explain nicely that helicopters are an affront to God that should not be able to fly.
Give them a nice demonstration of our technological advantage by showing them one of our missiles in flight towards them.
Left engine failure. Overspeed.
Hi, Claw Infinity?
Main rotor
I
damage.
apologise.
Tail rotor failure.
Going down.
Wrong turn on the taxiway. Now I'm going to go to
Hey, Claw Infinity.
Right.
going to come in with something a little bit more spicy.
Spicy meatball.
Meatball.
Hello, Mr. Tarantula. Stop shooting at my ground pounders. I just bought those. I don't want them to die before they do something useful.
Strike one Ifrit,
Like
strike one
win us
Revoker.
the mission. Thank you very much.
Is this the new terminal
Tarantula?
game mode kind of escalation menu map? Yes, it is. And the map is massive, and we are struggling.
Tarantula down.
Well, there's more coming.
Not for long.
I've got a compass at 6 clicks. I'll see if I can get more or less behind him. Here we go.
Oh, I got hit. Engine on fire.
Oh, that's not nice. You need those.
Engine gone.
You know, Color Infinity, you can stay because everyone on this channel will tell you if Rival can stay in the chicane, he will.
Yep.
Alright, I'm dead sticking this.
Rival is our helicopter.
Which means this map is a little too open for me.
Yeah.
Hey, I was flying a chicane, you did pretty well.
Yeah, I was doing the air-to-air against all the tarantulas and an Ifrit and a compass. It's just...
Oh my god, look at our ground forces on the small island. I just saw all the things you guys have bought. It's a line.
There's an AA truck that something dropped. It must be one of the Ifrits.
Looks like London levels.
2 AA trucks, actually.
I was gonna say, it looks like that
Chilling
line
on that island.
of ground vehicles during the invasion of, like, the first week of Ukraine, when all the Russians were coming down from the north. They just got stopped for miles.
Yeah. Because they all ran out of fuel because they all sold it. Yeah. Alright, that's a whole bunch of cruise missiles splooged towards the enemy base.
Don't know about that word. For this.
Splooged.
Yeah.
It's a technical term.
Yeah,
don't
it's
like it.
very, very technical.
I think I'm with Roach.
No, don't like it. No, thank you, Rod.
Tactically deployed.
That's what I call full send.
So we've just hired the entire population of this small island to go and drive over to the other island to just
Pretty
take
much.
over that other base.
Pretty much.
Well, here's another armored company group.
Oh yeah.
Stop! They're already dead.
No, they're not. That's the problem.
They just don't
I'm
know
gonna
it yet.
make sure
Just
they're not dead yet, but I'm gonna make sure. Oh, hey. This is a long, nice, straight taxiway. There's a runway that goes
take
parallel
off,
to it. Yeah. I mean, this is less bumpy than the actual,
Left engine
Damn
fire.
it.
airstrip
Right
stuff.
engine
Around that
fire.
mountain.
which airbase are you coming off of?
Stall.
Oh, I'm getting taken off from the closest little dinky little airbase.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay. It's just I'm coming in a don't reach.
don't worry, there's a bunch of other stuff.
I don't think you
Rolling
can
right
land a Dark Reach comfortably on.
No. I'm
that is
at Cliff. I'm at
Oh,
Cliff.
okay.
So I needed to know which runway he was taking off at, just so I didn't flatten him.
All right, can you guys,
worries.
like, protect me?
What? Disconnected.
Oh, that was too hard a landing.
I don't know, right?
Rival, why did you
Good
kick
for
me off the game?
I didn't kick you off the game. Wolven joined the game, see? You're joining. I know.
The game kicked you off.
Yeah.
You're doing too good.
Yeah. The game is literally saying,
humble
could you
you.
guys stop, please, shooting down all my planes and helicopters and transport craft, because I kind of want to stay on. No, I'm going in
No.
with a chicane loaded with AGM-48s. I'll have no anti-air apart from my gun. So
Ifrit hit, Ifrit down.
all I really want you to do is just, you know, keep me alive while I get close enough to start hitting their hardened aircraft shelter and things.
Hmm.
Oh, there Ifrit just took down a bunch of tanks.
Well, I mean, it's like a turkey shoot down there. I'm not surprised they have.
Oh, we're sending more.
Mm-hmm. More. More. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my specialization.
This is going to be a
Oh.
lot. 16
Hey,
targets,
look, a dark reach.
20 optical missiles. Oh, no, we've lost a few targets. That's cool.
You load 16 tons.
Start
What do
reach
you
down.
get?
Another day.
Is that Dark Ridge down?
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
They just don't have a lot of staying power when they get hit by a missile.
I mean, there's one that's kind of still flying, which is why I'm asking.
Leading with it.
The one I shot at's dead.
Oh, it's that one.
St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go.
Seriously? Hey! Go on, Infinity. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, buddy.
I'm assuming the chicane is being dealt with by you, Roach.
We're gonna see if this gun run does it.
Okay. I'm 36 clicks out, so I'm going to be
Got
a
it.
while before I get to them. Yeah. Probably deal with the Medusa pair that's coming in.
Tarantulas down as well?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for an ARAD run on the enemy radar stations.
Medusa? I'm at bad angle to it.
There's two.
Yeah,
of them.
I'm
coming.
just at bad angle at them.
Right.
They're lasering me.
Okay, our convoys are running down the road towards the bridge.
Someone can deal with the front Medusa. I can
Yep.
deal with the rear one.
Coming around. G-forces.
Right.
Alright, almost. I can almost see again. Hello, Mr. Medusa. Let's see how many flares you have. And that's a splash.
Rear Medusa's down.
Yeah, one's rear. Yeah.
Front one's down.
Yep.
I still have a couple of missiles left.
Pain. I'll deal with that.
Let me do it, because I just got guns. So,
I'll go deal with what's coming up here. Oh, hello. An Ifrit.
Oh, somebody shot a radar homer at me.
Yeah, and there's an Ifrit taking off.
Okay, 15 miles out.
I'm down.
Dum, 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 dum. Now that's all she wrote. I don't hold much hope of sneaking up on that Ifrit, but I've still got a couple of higher
Was
missiles.
someone dealing with the chicane or not? Did someone mention it?
I died.
Oh, I've got him.
I was dealing with it, and then I died.
Oh,
He's 8 clicks out,
he's clipped me. He's clipped me.
6 clicks out.
Oh, Jesus. Close range IR missile. I have no chance of dodging that.
4 clicks out. Hello, Mr. Spinner. Bye-bye. Chicane's done. I am completely Winchester. RTB. If it lets me.
Someone's just jammed it.
Nope. Nope. He didn't let me. Ejecting.
Where the hell's the runway?
On the ground.
They are spamming those jets out there.
That's their only major air base on the front. I think the other one is that sand base, like up in the top left of the map. No, that looks like it's basically empty as well. So I think that might be their only base.
I am going to try and get as much of that airbase dealt with as possible, but
Yeah.
We don't know what the little airbase has because we have nothing spotting distance of it, but yeah, they're probably not going to launch from there.
I'm going at it. I'm going at that enemy airbase on the Big Island. I'm going back to my roots here.
Ground strike.
come on, come on, come on. Get in range.
Cricket with 42 linchpins.
Love it.
Doing a quick run.
Damn, tail's taking a hit.
For a reason.
Tail rotor failure.
Firing everything before I drop.
That's what you do.
Fine.
Ooh, their effort got taken out by our bolt strike. Nice.
Ejecting.
Nice. Alright, let's go see what I can do.
Alright, I launched everything. I don't know how it's going to happen. Let me know.
We'll see. Our mission parameters don't say we have to save the city that's next to the airbase, right?
Oh. But hang on. Here comes my missiles.
Saving your city is optional.
Well, it's more like, is it even an
Civilian
objective?
casualties are permissible.
Civilian casualties are inevitable. Got a pair of compasses and a
Daddy.
cricket. Not yet. The city is still there, though. I think we've spammed quite a few missiles at it.
Mm.
All that, and I got one refit done. That was it.
Boo, game. Boo.
Ouch. That hurts. Okay, there's only one thing for it.
Try again?
No, I've got a different build, but means I'm gonna have to do what I don't like doing. That's get high.
Ooh.
It's not for everybody, you know. It's just, yeah.
Just check the state regulations.
Sometimes it just helps you sleep.
That's the compass.
Actually, you know what? I will go for a couple of
Compass
things
could take it out for something else.
and try and take out some of their radar.
Oh,
The vast number of ground forces has made my cricket a unappealing prey for the predators in the air around me. So I am sneaking by.
Disguised by numbers. It's like the big crab swarms. You know how they just like gather in the huge swarm for protection. And if you can hide amongst them, they protect you as well.
If that revoker
need
doesn't
to
want to come over
avoid
here
them.
and play, I'm just gonna go and kill that tarantula.
I just have to
What is
avoid the predators that have
coming in?
evolved a gimbal-mounted forward nose cannon. That
Oh, the tarantula. I'm after it.
yeah. Once I avoid those predators, then
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll just act as a missile bait. Oop.
the cricket can continue to swim upstream for spawning.
What the hell is going on with the chat on my channel right now? You guys are weird.
Unfortunately, that front tarantula still has two engines left.
It's all right.
Oh,
I'm using
no.
terrain to block their view, so I'm almost there. I'm literally within I'm within 10 kilometers of their ground base at this point. Again, like I said, I know what I'm doing when I'm flying a cricket and I'm doing a ground strike mission with linchpins. I know what I'm doing.
I'll see what happens if I just give them money.
Remember to turn off your throttle before you start looking at the map, guys.
Yeah. Or
Well, yeah.
and just decide you're going to now take off via terrain.
Yeah, well, we all do that, rival. But I appreciate you telling us not that it ever happened to you. You know,
No,
it's just
no,
something you're
it's
helping
not.
us
It's
with.
not something that happens to me because I'm such a professional.
Exactly.
A true professional.
And
I
if
see
anyone
something.
believes that, I've got a bridge to sell you.
Is it a
Is it a real bridge?
It is a real bridge,
Mm-hmm.
or I've got a sign that you might be interested in. It's
Sorry, check. Is the Clifton runway clear? The Cliff Airbase runway. So
I
you
am.
can land on
I'm
it.
on the taxiway. If you need me to hold, I will hold.
No, I'm wanting to take off. Someone just landed.
Oh,
That was an NPC, I think.
Okay, cool. Right, runway is not clear for takeoff just yet. He's still on there, and he's off.
Alright,
Actually-
let's see what you...
I have no
He's
idea.
off.
Mr. Tarantula, stop shooting at my cars. I need them. Allow me to express my displeasure. Oh. Our tank took him out just as I lost a missile. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. Ooh, that's a Medusa. Gonna have to get fairly close.
Okay, so I hit damage, which is why I got some of those.
Oh, there it is. Fox 3 did not hit. Fox 1. Fox 1. Splash 1 Medusa.
Excellent.
And I'm about to get my plane crashed by a bunch of missiles if I don't bring it down to the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not shooting. They haven't launched on me yet,
Yeah.
but that's not going to take long. I was pretty high.
Ground forces. Right.
Ping by enemy sensors, that's right, and that's the direction they're being pinged from.
Yeah, second Tarantula, a couple of chicanes doing their chicanery over there. I'm heading over and see what I can. Oh. Well, stop that. Why don't I? Oh, there you are. There you are, Mr. Chicane. Have a good one.
Chicane's down.
What about the other one?
He's dead.
There we go. I've still got a lock on a Tarantula. That's a little bit further out. Huh? Huh, something must have taken him out. There's another Medusa, another Tarantula, and a Revoker. Well, I've got one missile left, so... Let's see if I can give that revoker the happy news.
You know, I just thought of a really good feature they should add.
What's that?
The ability to set up waypoints so you can set up a flight plan.
That's what I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. That'd be really great. Right now, I'm having to use a downed pilot in the middle of the ocean as a waypoint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, revoker down.
That.
Alright, Winchester, RTB. If I live. I probably won't.
Oh, look, the NPC Medusa. I'm really hoping that NPC Medusa loiters so we can actually see what's taking off from that.
Dear God, I just noticed how many downed pilots. Like, if you look at the map around.
No,
the
I really don't want to look around the map around that. It's terrifying.
I'm just flying over them. There's just so many.
And then if we account for the fact how many nukes have been dropped around there and one exploded, most of those aren't like breathing anymore. Those are, we're just recovering for burial detail at this point.
And that'll have to be a lead casket. There is a ground-based radar somewhere behind me, or then there's another some aircraft up with a radar. Keeps pinging me.
I'm switching off my active radar, so I will
Nope,
not
I've
show
got a Medusa chasing me, and a revoker, but I'm left. Well, I've still got flares.
No, you had the same idea I just had, Rival, but you did it earlier.
What's
I've
that?
taken out an Ifrit, and I'm going to do a bombing run, but I'm going to do it from altitude. Or at least try to. So it looks like you did yours from the north? No, I actually don't know where the heck you are.
Oh no, can't reach.
I have a problem. I'm bringing a lot of trouble towards our base. Well, I'm not bringing it. They're bringing themselves. I'm just trying to go and land at Opal. And you know me and landings, this might take a while.
Damn, they took out my ARADs.
Coming in for landing at Opal. If I can find the airs. There we go. Nope. That's a touch and go.
Still kind of wish I knew how the bomb sight worked. I've got a vibe of it, but I don't have an actual idea.
Right engine fire.
Ooh, I just got a shockwave. Somebody dropped a
Left
nuke?
engine fire.
Oh no, never mind. I just packed. I just went broke the sound barrier. That was the shockwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me. Don't worry.
Yeah, damn, that
We're
hardened
fine.
aircraft shelter just will not fracking die.
We tried launching like a wave of 68s.
Oh, it's like that way. Okay.
It's usually what you use against like pillboxes, which I mean thought would be similar.
Well, I dropped PAB 80Ls on it. Six.
80Ls are lighter than 48s.
Yes, they are. They also
Yeah, so
that radar truck has got some serious air defense guarding it.
all right, I am 27 kilometers out from the hardened aircraft shelter with a
Watch out for the-
mixed load of PABs and other spicy bombs.
It's got a revoker guarding it, so
Well, I'm currently at 5,000 meters in the air, and I'm coming in from a southerly approach.
Yeah, I see you.
Currently 16 kilometers out. Got 10 seconds to bomb law.
You're going for the southern base. Okay.
Well,
That was a lovely run. 6 aircraft down in one run.
nice.
Oh, geez. Oh, geez. That's right next
Bomb
to me.
release. Bomb release.
Getting
You
the hell
just
out
drop
of there.
nukes on top of them.
I've dropped a lot of things on them.
Drop all the things.
We'll see if any of those get through. There was a mixed load of PAB 120s, PAB 250s, a 1.5 kiloton,
There it
and
goes.
250 kiloton.
Lovely.
Well, that's the
one
list
of
and a
those
half
is liable to
things.
get through. Hey, look, they all got through. Yeah, I prepped for shockwave.
Jeez, that was a list of stuff blown up.
That was a few
Yeah,
things.
also the
wasn't
hardened
it?
aircraft shelters.
Thank goodness.
Do not annoy me. I was getting annoyed by that base.
Well, before you, if you do.
Was that the one with the city right next to it?
That was the one right across that all of our ground forces are going towards. That's been spawning non-stop tarantulas and chicanes and everything. So yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it was the
Oh,
one with the
no.
city. Well, there was a city next to it.
Yeah,
there
well, like
anymore.
we said, civilian casualties are permitted when I'm annoyed.
Saving the city is optional in this mission.
It might not even be that. But the thing is, you just dropped nukes on an area where our troops are having to pass through. So they might be
I'll figure it
slightly
out.
annoyed with you. But, yeah, you know.
What
It's
kind
their
of
problem.
respectable ground vehicle in this day and age isn't NBC sealed and protected?
Hours.
Other than the light trucks that are definitely in that convoy that are not. Other
just
than the ones that look like
Go
a
from
Land
Opal, I
Rovers.
can see the mushroom cloud from here.
Yeah, I haven't really looked back to see what that looks like at this point.
I guess cool guys don't
Oh,
look at
yeah.
explosions.
That's right. They don't.
Well, there's another
I'm not that cool,
aircraft,
though.
little air
Ooh,
base
shockwave just hit.
over there. I wonder if there's a kind of a hidden air base on the back end of the island. But I think they've still got
got
at
hit.
least 3 functioning airstrips, more or less functioning airstrips.
Where the heck was that vortex at? That just shot me. Dear Lord, that was a long shot if that's that one. Yeah, well.
All right.
Please tell me there is a weapons tanker here.
Not done. Yeah, that's a lot of a lot of sudden radars just popped off. Most of them seem to be airborne though, so kind of a good news, bad news situation.
Where are they taking off from?
What's the good news?
They're firing weirdly long-range IR missiles at me. And that is the good news.
Their air defense is that was not what you meant when you said good news. You had to grab that. The long break in your the long silence told me everything I needed to know.
No, that happened at the... Yeah, that kind of happened at the same time when you asked. I was about to say the good news is they are just revokers. But then they went and unveiled a weird IR missile that can hit you from 15 clicks out and outranges the sky, then cannot be stopped by your chaff. But That's just me guessing we might have annoyed them.
Well, they did hunt me specifically.
It is much more fun when you're playing with friends, yeah. But if you play it on your own, you won't have like a bad time at all.
No, I played it for almost 20 hours solo before I was able to convince Rival to buy this game.
Dude, whoever's on
In
the runway
fairness,
on Opal,
it wasn't
please
exactly
take off.
convince me.
I'm trying. I'm flipping
Oh,
through.
yeah, you're off the. I just get out.
I clipped through the runway and ended up there.
Yeah,
them using the munitions truck. Don't ask.
All right.
I don't know how the hell that became a thing, but it was a thing.
Well, the good news is your plane did despawn immediately, so
Yeah,
it's no longer in the way.
super weird. I just ended up clipping off the through the runway, ended up off the runway. I'm like, I'm stuck. Help me.
We got a Dark Reach coming in, and something else that we don't know about yet, plus those 2 Revokers on there. I'm going after the Dark Reach.
Yeah, I'm sure I think this thing can do. Okay, that's pretty short. Okay, that's like practically almost immediately able to take off this thing. That's nice. It's a little slow to accelerate after you've taken off though.
When you don't have manual control of your vectoring, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing it on controller. The hell am I going to try and manually vectoring?
Manually vectoring is hard even when you have a HOTAS. You need like an axis wheel within finger reach to do it correctly, and it's not easy.
Where the hell is the Dark Reach going? Oh, he's coming right for.
I'm heading for him. I'm heading for him. I am sipping seawater.
Ignore that.
To,
Carry on dealing with the northern enemies. I'm literally on my way towards him. He's dropping cruise missiles already, so at this point it's pointless you trying to take him. I'm faster than you, and I can deal with him.
well, I'm 30 clicks out of him, so. Well, if you want him, you can have him. I don't care.
I'm just thinking, just for a
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
because there's another Dark Reach right afterwards.
I've got other stuff to kill anyway.
Yep.
There's a chicane over there that needs the good news.
It's just
doing-
doing closer to the rest of the enemy, and he's already deployed his cruise missiles. So at this point,
Ifrit down.
it's kind of-
There's a couple of aircraft shelters that survived that strike, by the way. I'm going in for another shot. Conventional this time, not nuke.
Oh. Watch out, inbound missiles.
And I'm going to see how the Vortex does as a hybrid fighter-bomber.
Pretty good, actually.
We'll see. I've got a couple of GPO 500s on my wing pylons, so we'll see if this does anything.
If you can get him on it, it'll probably do something.
We'll see. Lined up on the bomb site at least, but I've still got 50 kilometers to go.
Yep, that's a chicane down. That was quite enough of their chicanery.
We'll get tired of that joke one of these days.
No, we won't.
He won't.
Also,
You are the best match, man.
they've already got planes on the hangars on the place that you just nuked, by the way, on the ground, and they're about to be taking off. I killed a couple of them, but
Nuke
I
out.
am now.
Still 40 kilometers away, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
By the time I get there, they won't be there anymore.
No, I just mean that it's still in use. The place is
Yeah, like I
already
said, there's
back.
multiple aircraft shelters that survived. There was I targeted a cluster that was centrally located to the south. The ones in the north didn't get destroyed.
They're just
This is a hard
sending
aircraft.
a wave of frickin' dark reaches.
Yeah, I guess they got tired of our.
Trying to overwhelm our...
Yeah.
I got 100 seconds to bomb release.
Yeah.
Which airbase are they coming from?
The very far southwest.
Southwest. Oh, yeah, there we go. I see them.
I think I've tagged 4 of them already.
It's a good way to gather points, I guess.
Yeah, true. And it's also preventing massed cruise missile launches on us as well.
Yeah.
Which is...
60 seconds to bomb release.
I just keep pushing out more ground troops for us, because if there's a hole in the invasion, we'll have trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where have you gone, Mr. Darkreach? You dropped off my radar. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of missiles.
Had to avert bomb release because I was targeted by bolt strike. Go back in for my rotten.
People, does this have VR yet?
No. That is that is in the roadmap.
That's another
But it is-
outreach down.
10 seconds to bomb release.
Oh, I see what's happening. I'm getting dumpstered by Strat Lancers.
Bomb release. Bomb release.
Let's head back to our base.
Gonna circle around
Right
for
engine
another
fire.
run.
Left engine fire.
Definitely want to kill that. Let's do my nut in now.
And it is a miss on that shelter. Miss.
If I follow this yellow line, I should find a runway somewhere, I hope.
Oh Christ, I'm actually running out of fuel.
Yeah, you do that around here. Also, be careful. The vortex has a very weird fuel situation.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Runs out so damn fast.
Probably because I've been overdoing it on the afterburner.
Yep.
Which is the nearest base. It's gonna be Opal. That's annoying.
I mean, it is a very short landing, as far as I understand, but never tried it, of course.
Vortex can handle it. I've landed
Probably,
it
yeah.
at Opal quite well with a Vortex. It was taking off again after glitching through the runway. It was the
All right.
My God, 2 GPO 500s on that Hardened aircraft shelter. Nothing. I just saw them land. That was perfect. I was right on target. Is there a terrain mesh issue or something?
I don't know, but I'm going for that other hardened shelter on the northern island now.
Jesus Christ,
Roach is
these
annoyed
ion
again.
missiles are evil.
Hmm? Sorry, Red?
Roach is annoyed again.
Yeah.
That
I
means
am, but
there's
I'm-
gonna be Sunshine in a can somewhere, I guess.
Is that the euphemism we're using for nuclear ordnance?
It's one of them. Well, at least what I'm using.
Sunshine in a can.
Yes. There's a couple that would go into the Tuesday language category, so I'm refraining from them.
I appreciate that.
I'm dropping 250s on that northern island aircraft shelter rival, so it might be gone by the time you're there.
If
Like,
it is, then I'll
generally
just
gone.
divert somewhere else. Do what you gotta do, and we'll see.
I will say to the guy who was asking about the VR headset thing, I'm using it does support like track IR, like the head tracking programs, not and hardware. So you can use that to look around. That's what I use. Though I use the track hat stuff.
It's still there, isn't it, Roach?
2 hits. I just saw them hit the roof. And nothing.
Well, it is hardened.
Yeah, I guess 150. I guess 1.5 kiloton is gonna have to be what knocks that out.
Well, I'm flying in with 4 68s, so we'll give that a go first.
And I'll send a message to Oppenheimer to warm up his slap in hand.
All right. I'm dropping down to the deck, and I'm going to use what missiles I've got to clear out some airspace on my way back to Opal.
Appreciate it.
I do like how big this map is, though, because you would not be able to do that kind of bombing run inside of the home islands or the homeland map. You would be targeted and shot from 7 different directions.
Yes, you
before
would.
got up to 2 kilometers.
And your poor craft would be like, so how am I supposed to hold together again?
Alright. Supersonic at 20 meters.
Strike 1 compass.
Supersonic at 15 meters. Supersonic at 9 meters. I think that's close enough to the water's surface.
What are you talking about? You're 30 feet up. You've got plenty of space.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm at 6 meters, so yeah, certainly did fit in there.
Come back when you're at 5 meters.
That would be now.
Okay, there you go. Now you're low enough.
Now I'm at 4.
Never mind that your instruments, which are made by the lowest bidder, have a accuracy of plus or minus 3 meters. So
That's alright. That was at 4 meters. I told you. Plus or minus 3 meters. So
who
potentially
knows,
at 1,
honestly.
potentially at 6. So
You could be under the water for all you know.
let's just say that I don't dare bank too hard, or my wingtips will get wet.
Strike 1, cricket. Was it a waste of my resources to look at that cricket even? Yes. Would it
Did
feel
you get
good
that-
to kill it?
Did you get that
Yes.
revoker yet?
Oh yeah, so Wolven?
Yeah.
Okay, Dryad says to the person doing 5 meters above the sea level at supersonic speeds, please be aware physics says you're now pulling the water up behind you, so watch out, tsunami's behind you.
Well, that seems to be a problem for anyone who gets hit by the tsunami, not so much me, because, you know, moving at supersonic speed. I'll be faster than the water.
268's out.
Bonk.
Oh, I hurt that chicane so hard, and I've just got 4.5 points for it.
This is hilarious. The NPC tarantula on our side is loitering around the armored hangars, just circling around, using its guns to blow up aircraft as they come out. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Kill the hangars, we can kill what comes out of them.
Everything that's coming out is just instantly dying. Everything.
God bless that tarantula.
The little tarantula that could. Oh no, I think it's bingo ammo because it's flying away. I think it finally ran out of ammo for its artillery.
I'm on landing approach to Opal Airport for anybody who is currently in taking off from there.
There's still a cricket wanting to take off, but Utari's got him. Yep.
Forget which direction Opal is aligned for its. Yeah, I'm coming from the wrong angle.
Opal is basically southwest to northeast. Or
Yeah, I gotta come around the volcano.
This
Yeah.
shelter is making me want to hurt people.
You could lawn dart it, just like
It
just go
won't
full
do
throttle.
anything, and you know it, Roach.
I mean, it might make you feel better if it does, though.
I mean, the big conga line of vehicles is approaching the airport.
Why
so-
won't you die? Not you, Utari.
I don't want.
Rival, now you've made Utari cry.
I'm
Feel
sorry.
better? We're gonna talk about this in the next Tuesday, bro.
Sorry, Mom.
Bonsai.
Sorry, sir. man.
Please tell me I got it.
Hold on, let me scroll up.
No!
No.
No, you didn't get it.
We did get the airport. The airport.
Oh, come on!
Hey, here's the thing though, Rival. You felt better for a second when you thought it did something though, right?
Yes, I did.
And then
Yeah,
felt
that's all that
worse.
matters. Well, you know, I didn't say it was gonna make you feel better like all the time.
Oh man.
There's an enemy dark reach right above our new airport.
Yeah, and there's also a bunch of linebackers and things all around it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's-
Don't even try to take off from there yet.
It's made of the same stuff as a anaconda.
Yes.
And if you understand that reference, you belong here.
You've played Elite Dangerous at least once.
I understood that reference. Oh my
You either
god.
play Elite Dangerous now, or you played it before the rebalance and then the rebalance updates that happened about 5 years ago.
Okay,
It's good again now.
I'm going in with the 500s.
I don't believe you.
The bunker busters. I'm going in with bunker busters.
I tried that.
It didn't work.
I dropped 4 on one aircraft shelter.
Dear
It didn't do
God,
anything.
what is that thing?
It needs a
me-
nuke.
Yeah, that's why I'm landing now for the.
The 250K.
No. I'm not wasting a 250 on that. I'm putting a 1.5 is what I'm gonna do. Like a glove. By like a glove, I mean that my forward tire came off, and I slowed down on that landing by grounding my nose into the tarmac.
Yeah, they've also rebalanced the dark reach in that it can no longer be fit with basically or then just something else weird going on because I can't put it full of C450s.
Yeah, they got rid of the two. Basically, it's no longer 2 sub weapon bays. It's just they're giving you 4. It's just 2 large weapon bays, a forward and rear. They just haven't updated the UI, I think, or something. It's an intended thing.
Okay, cool. It's just seems weird when I feel one, all the others gray out. It's like, well, what's going on?
Yeah, I figured that one out. Like, you can either have the big ones or you can split into the 2 other ones. And
Oh yeah. If you fill the inner weapon bay, the
then
first
the
thing, then it'll
front
fill up.
and
Yeah. Gray the other side. Okay, cool. That makes sense. But you can now put 10 cruise missiles into this thing.
Yeah, if you don't use the first inner bay and just go with the front and the back, yeah, you actually end up with more than using the general inner bay.
Yeah, first thought it was a weight issue thing.
Okay.
And to the person who's asking, what do they make those hardened aircraft shelters out of? Hate and spite.
Yeah.
What do they make those hardened aircraft shelters out of? Yes.
Unobtainium.
To be fair, there is nuke-proof bunkers.
Yeah.
Underground?
The hardened aircraft shelter is resistant to the... Yes, technically, yes, you are correct. But that still... 4 bunker busters on a single one. It's made for that. It's made for this.
Yeah, the thing is that truly like nuclear bomb proof shelters tend to be under things like mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm taking out, instead of the GPO 500s, I'm going to take out a GPO 2P, which is specifically a gravity bomb bunker buster.
Do it.
Says it can it has a penetration kit on the nose, so apparently it's supposed to go through hardened shelters.
I'm so happy.
So we're gonna see if that works. The problem is I can only put this on.
And if
I can only put this on my inner wing mounts on here. No, please, no. There has to be others. Come on, game.
It's to be another way.
Why? Can the... Let's see here. Is it available in the Dark Reach? It is available in the Dark Reach.
Everything's available in the Dark Reach.
No, that is objectively not true, and you know that.
Well, yes. It doesn't get a gun pod.
Or air
or the 76mm cannon. Which would be hilarious if it did.
Okay, so apparently I can load 5 of these things into our Dark Reach, as opposed to 2 on an Ifrit. So I'm assuming this is worth it.
It's bloody better be if it's right. You're loading 5 up.
So I'm gonna put my FedEx livery on my Dark Reach, and we're gonna go and do some express delivery here.
Your FedEx livery.
I'm not joking.
I have no doubt you're not joking there, Roach.
Come on, go.
I saw that there was a mod livery pack that would add also DHL and UPS. Yeah,
I have that too. Yep. Yeah, I put it inside the main chat, so if anybody is wondering, that's what I'm going to be flying.
Rival Red, as a Philipper, you would remember this ad where it's the newspaper where it's like the kid on the cartoon kid on the bike goes express delivery. Which newspaper was that? On the TV ads.
I've got no clue, mainly because I know it and I just don't know.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Like, I know it was a newspaper. That's all.
It wasn't the actual Daily Express, was it?
It might have been. It's the cartoon kid on the bicycle that, like, at the end of the ad goes, express delivery. That's what I was thinking about when Roach was talking about the express delivery.
Oh,
okay,
so this thing
everyone
does
in
not
chat, join Rivals Discord, look at Roach's play.
Gorgeous.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not 5 of these things I can carry. I can carry 10 of them, so I'm going to go hunting.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, they got the place back.
No, I see hardened aircraft shelters in that list.
Oh. They got it back. And then just watch us capture it again because we got friendlies in the
We have
area.
a clung a line of armored
Yeah.
columns.
They're about to swing the pendulum the other way again.
This is the defining feature of these.
Whoever's behind me on
island
this
hopping
taxiway, I'm sorry.
Medusa. There you
Question.
go.
Does the 1.5 have
lost.
optical aiming?
The 1 point, no, it's gravity bomb only. So you've got to do the specific. You've got to do the regular gravity bomb site.
Because it's
The
not giving me
line.
that.
But you need to be more level. It's depends on your nose.
Yeah, I'm level. Nothing.
And you're targeting more than one thing.
Thank you very much.
Yep, target one thing and it'll give you a bomb site. That's what it's got to do.
It's the nose.
All right, lined up to take off at this airfield, Cliffway Airfield.
What's my airspeed?
Used up 2% of my fuel just taxiing here in this monstrosity of a plane. I hate Dark Reach. I hate flying this thing. Feels like I'm flying a cow.
0.84 Mach. That's not too fast yet.
Alright. Full power. Pretty sure my Ford Escape has better acceleration than this thing right now.
Yeah, but your Ford Escape isn't carrying quite as much.
It depends on when the last time I had an oil change that it could potential. There's a potential explosive.
65 seconds. Apparently. Till I'm launching.
Yeah.
I'm going after a hardened aircraft shelter.
Oh, you.
I never would have guessed.
I am airborne. 100 meters up. Okay, there we go. All right. Flying. Somebody was in a Medusa nearby me, and it was an AI. They wanted to get out from behind me. They kept revving their engine like an annoying person in like a car.
Next thing you
Go
know, it's
around!
home. Get off the runway.
Where are you at,
8,
Ryan?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bombs away.
That's
You shot down a tarantula. That's amazing.
There.
good warning for me to take a different course and not fly right into the dropping nuclear bombs. Or were they conventionals?
No, it was a 1.5.
It's a tactical nuke. Hey, 3 down. Good on the arrival.
Oh, someone's jamming me.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, there's a Medusa coming in from the, Okay. I'm going to use these specifically said in their description anti-hardened structure bombs, and I'm going to test this on the 2 aircraft shelters that survived that nuking by you. We're going to see if this actually works. If it isn't,
It's so a lie.
then I'm going to find these devs.
And hunt you down. We need ground forces again. They're starting to thin out.
The heck? How did that not finish it off? There we go. Just took a while.
All right, flying level, 5 kilometers. 5,000 meters in the air. I am 38 kilometers from target.
Kind of just having my radar search for more airborne targets here, because we don't have radar coverage of this end of the enemy island area. Not seeing anything.
Medusa flying top cover with an AWACS would be really useful on this map. Distance and stuff that you can't actually just start like flying a pattern up high, get all that info.
Flew over an AA emplacement or AA truck that unfortunately was masked by a hill or something. I realized it was there, and then I got our missiles up the wazoo.
40 seconds to bomb release.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, I didn't like that rival. $15 seconds, bomb release. Okay. Two bombs released. Let's see how that does. Strike one. Okay, these actually do what they're supposed to do. Cool. Okay. The GPO 2Ps are the hardened aircraft shelter bombs. We figured it out. Or nukes. Nukes work too.
That's the thing. There's very few things that nukes won't work on.
It's very true.
So what's that about Radome Medusa? You were saying?
Yeah, it'd be good to get radar coverage of that second half of that island that we currently do not have.
Yeah, well,
Right engine fire.
right now I'm more worried about the planes they're pumping out of the base that you keep putting holes in, but it doesn't seem to be stopping them from putting out revokers and
Well, I only got one more aircraft shelter left, so this is what I'm doing.
tigers and lions and bears. Oh my!
I assume we're going late.
I don't know. We have to get up very early tomorrow, Red.
Oh dear.
Oh yes.
Long drive.
Sorry?
All right, that's
We haven't even made it across to the other side.
We did for a bit.
Okay. I'm doing one last hurrah run.
our bombs are inbound on their last aircraft shelter in that area.
Well, I would if I had the money to do it.
I took a hit, so I'm going down. I'm gonna spin in. There we go. All I have are conventional hangars in the back now.
Okay. It does 68s. Don't want it to do 68s.
Out of missiles, going for guns.
Thank you very much.
Someone
I
else got him.
appreciate that. Ugh. Thank you, both of you. I do appreciate that. I feel very more shiny.
Go with that. Fred. It's being a beep.
Really need. I mean, I could try that, I suppose. It's slow as hell, but it could do it.
That's fine.
Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Okay. That's the plan. We're planning that.
Well, watch out, you got an Ifrit chasing behind you.
I know. I'm well aware. I tried to gun him already once. He wasn't having any of that, so I went for the Medusa instead.
Okay, my payload value is too high. I can't afford it. I'm out of money. It sucks.
I think the Ifrit's Winchester on missiles.
You can reserve, can't you? Requisition. You're rank 5.
Oh, and I already hold that aircraft.
Oh, then why don't you just sell it and get
I did.
like? Your other aircraft, because you also have a vortex in there and other things that you can sell, like everything that you got.
I requisitioned
Mm.
an Ifrit.
Mm.
Jan's kill on Ifrit.
Nice.
Okay.
Just trying to take out anything that targets our boys.
Okay. This will be the last mission for me for the stream. It's 69.9 nautical miles across the water.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a radar truck.
It's hard to get gun kills on crickets because they're so slow. Have to go almost down to stall speed if they try and evade. Uh-oh.
You can't just get into a turning fight with them. Most of the time, the AI will just careen them right into the water.
Really?
Oh yeah, because the cricket does have a very low stall speed, but once it gets to that stall speed, recovering it is very difficult because it can't build speed up quickly, so it just drops like a rock.
Yeah, but I got a revoker problem instead, so it came in to save the. Oh, I've got 2 revoker problem.
But again, I haven't memorized everything about this game.
Not everything, just some things.
Just most.
Well, let's see if that's enough to take that.
I like knowing how to kill the enemies that I'm going to encounter, so I learn how to kill them. I have a plan.
Got a hit on that revoker with my cannon just as he was coming for a head-to-head.
I am being jammed by something.
Mr. Revoker.
Because I'm trying to get another coverage.
It's not affecting my bomb site though, which is funny. I'm just straight on. It's still working. That's just math. You can't screw with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Spice zone.
I got annoyed.
Whoever shot that revoker, thank you very much. Oh, I guess I did some damage to him, so thank you, me. Oh, Mr. Cricket.
Okay.
Oh.
Just gonna get myself as high as possible. I think 20,000 feet should be good enough, don't you, Red?
That's pretty high.
Man, how many missiles do you want to shoot at me?
Okay. Oh, that's nuke going off. Waiting for the shockwave.
God, my evasive action confused the missiles so much it also confused me. But it missed with no countermeasures. Hey, that's a lot of kills. I'm happy with that.
That was mostly the aircraft taking off.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Don't worry.
Oh no, it's a good thing. It would stop them going after our ground forces.
No, don't worry. I'm doing it again.
Good.
I only used one of my 4 250s.
Yeah.
Do it again.
And and they don't intercept these because I mixed them in with PAB 250s on top of them, so they can intercept those all they want.
Okay, 46 kilometers. Sorry, nautical miles. Just hit Mark 1.
Oh, I got clipped.
Oh, there goes another nuke.
There's also a hostile munitions container in the bay. It's kind of funny.
Hmm.
Well, now I have more than a cannon to deal with these ifrits and things. I shall avenge you, Roach. now the ARH spam started. I was wondering where that was going to be. Start happening. Yeah, I got annoyed at our shenanigans and spawned a lot of anti-air.
Shenaniganry.
Yes.
Right engine fire. Left engine fire.
You can save it, Rival. You can
Not
save it.
I can't save it.
Save it.
My engines are dead.
You can save it. There's a bit of wing left in the back there. I'm observing you.
I'm
can save
going
it.
down. I'm pulling full up. I have no rear elevators.
Oh dear.
There's a bit of one left.
A small smidgen. I'll see you folks later.
Yeah, I was almost within bomb range. How the hell did they fire from all the way over there?
I think that one hit you from the North Island. There's like some sort
I
of
guess
gun
they-
pop. There's probably like
I
a
guess-
position up there.
Yeah, I guess they got annoyed at us stopping their demolition of our ground forces.
By
now they're
spamming ground
spamming-
forces.
Rival, the main
Yeah,
island.
Yeah, now they're spamming Ifrits with sides.
See, yeah, it seems when you lose your navy in this map, it's very difficult to gain
Well, you
any
can't
type of.
do an amphibious assault, really, then, can you? Because you've got no navy to
Yeah.
protect it. And we never really got off this center island a bit.
Feels like maybe keeping your navy safe, taking the or taking the main island, and then doing island hopping for the rest of the match is the way to go. They also can't do anything here because they're stuck.
I just went for the northern island because they were spamming helicopters across the bay. Anyway,
We probably would have had a lot easier time if we had figured out which exact bombs deal with the hardened aircraft shelters.
that would be nice, wouldn't it?
We know that now, though. For
Yeah,
next
now
time.
we know it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1.5 kiloton tactical nukes.
No, I was talking about the specific the PBO 2Ps are the
Okay.
ones that go through it. They're optically guided. They're gravity bombs that will penetrate a hardened aircraft shelter.
They're optically
No problem.
guided.
One bomb will do it. In the sense that like you shouldn't deselect your target after you drop the bomb,
Yep.
but it's still like it's still a gravity bomb.
Perhaps the economy will be adapted in the future so that ships can also be reproduced. I mean, that would be nice. It would be another kind of thing to protect in the docks and things.
Like a shipyard or something.
Yeah,
That could exist. And that'd be another like
thing you could
economy
buy.
target.
Yeah. All right, that's what we're going to call
Yeah.
it. I want to say thank you to Roach, thank you to Atari, thank you to Wolven, thank you to all of you for being here. We're back tomorrow with Tactical Breach Wizards.
Yay! Oh, that won the poll.
Yes, it did.
I've been voting for that
TBW.
every time. Every time it's on a poll, I want you to play that so much.
Well, I'll be playing it
I'm going to be
tomorrow.
watching that stream.
Until
Well,
next
that
time,
might-
you lot take care of yourselves. We'll see you there, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.